Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? It's Monday, and we have an exciting show on today. Super excited to have you all here. And hold on, I'm gonna get the volume. I think I'm getting a little feedback because we're gonna talk about passive income on today. Me and Nikki B. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in to our show. Just comment where you are watching from. We are streaming live now on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. And so we're very excited to share with you all different ways that you can earn passive income. So hold on, before we get started, we're going to jump right into our sponsors, and then we're going to go jump into the show, okay? So thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we're going to shout out our sponsors. Our first sponsor, Beautifully You Hair, that offers premium closure wigs, and it's an online boutique. Go to www.beyu2hair.com. We also have Virtual Impact. Virtual Impact is virtually impacting the world through the use of social media marketing. They offer a done-for-you video editing and marketing service. We also have More and More of the Word broadcast show with Nazarene Dorsey, which is an inspirational and faith-based show every Saturday from 9:45 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To listen online, go to www.nazarenedorsey.com. We also have BCA Culture, which is a business consulting and AI tool that helps you get your business in order from start to where you're making profit. We have Faceless Marketing Academy, where you can learn how to build a faceless marketing brand, and you can earn passive income leveraging AI technology. And don't worry about that live Zoom. It's already happened, okay? And we are super thankful for all of our sponsors. For those of you who are watching us live, definitely comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Hope you have your notepad and pen together, because we're going to be talking about some passive income tonight, okay? We don't have anything to sell y'all, but the market has changed. So we want to give you information, share with you information that you can use and apply into your business, that you can research on your own. Definitely research. We're not giving any financial advice. Always consult with your CPA. Always consult with your legal team. Always do that for your business. That's number one. That's one-on-one, okay? So make sure that you handle that, right, Nikki B?
That's right, baby. Business 101.
So make sure you get that handbook first. But we're gonna jump right on into it. You're tapping into It's Monday. We are live. And also, while you are watching us, definitely comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Comment your business name, what you do. Okay. And also share this live video. Okay. And if you're watching the replay, hey, make sure that you share the live replay as well. And also comment with your name and your business and what it is that you do, and also what you hope to learn on this live. Also, ask any questions that you might have, because we look forward to be able to share information with you on today. So with that being said, we're going to jump right on into it. Nikki B, I know that you've been doing some research. We both been doing some research.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to It's Monday live stream podcast and streaming show. This show was introduced to the world to digress, dispel, however you want to put it in the ground, get rid of the negative notion that is associated with Mondays. We are reading that is leaving our vocabulary. We are only having good prosperous Mondays that's signing deals, making partnerships, closing deals, contracts. We're signing contracts, we're making big bank. We are expecting deposits on Monday, big bank deposits. Mondays are for learning. Mondays, in the business world, is the first day of the week. Well, business never stops, but it's the first business day of the week. So yes, we're changing those negative notions about Monday. We're moving forward. We are staying strong, and yeah, that's what It's Monday is about. We're changing our mindsets to be able to have the capacity to receive large amounts of money, that we'll know how to handle it, how we will handle our businesses, and how we will continue to prosper and be prosperous from 2024 on out. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, y'all ready to talk about some passive income streams, right? Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of people are jumping on the passive income train because we work so hard to make other people's dreams come true. Now it's time for us to make our dreams come true. Make money while we sleep, make money while we on trips, make money while we taking kids to school, you know, and we just look up and we have deposits in our bank accounts. So that's what passive income is. Passive income is money or a system that you set up where you make money passively. Okay.
And you know that, I was gonna say Nikki B too. Forbes, right? Because we were talking about, like, we were reading the statistics, and y'all know we've been researching and stuff. And Forbes broke passive income down to where you're doing one thing, okay? You setting it up one time. Now it's gonna take work. Okay, so think of passive income like if you're an artist and you're creating your music up front, you're creating a lot of music up front. But as you go on, now you have an album. Now you can turn that into concerts. Now you can merchandise that out. So you passive income is when you do the work up front. And like Nikki was saying, you have systems in place. Think of if you were author, passive income would be where you write the book one time. Okay, of course, the books might have different volumes or different revisions, but the bulk of passive income is it's done up front. So work is done up front, and then you maintenance that work over time. Let's say that you have a digital course, you create the course up front, and then it's sold over time, like constantly, right? So I'm just want to give you all practical examples of passive income. You have a business idea, you set it up, then it constantly keeps on making money. Franchising, okay? Franchising, you set it up in the front and then you're maintaining it over time. So those are just some examples of the ideas and the thought of passive income, because I think it's so important that you understand, like, you do the work up front. It's going to be work that has to be done to set up your systems, like Nikki was saying. However, once you get your systems set up and whatever passive income opportunity that you want to do or whatever you're drawn to, then you're maintaining that, checking that an hour or two a day just to make sure that it is growing. Okay. So,
Absolutely
okay.
right.
What do you say, Nikki?
I just said absolutely right.
Yep.
Um, and you guys, reasons that you should look into, or that we all should look into, developing a passive income stream is it gives you financial stability and diversification. You know, creating passive income streams, it puts you in different rooms, it allows you to experience different things, meet different people, learn different ideas, and also implement them at the same time. So when you have the financial stability to do different things, you can take trips to enlighten your business sense, you know, those different things like that. That's what we're talking about when we talk about financial stability. Time, location, flexibility, all that ties into being financially free and passive income. Wealth building, compound returns, wealth building for not just you, but for your children, for your children's 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 children. You know, we have to think about that because we don't know what tomorrow will bring, next year will bring. So we just want to make sure that we have everything set in place for the generations to come. Also, it's security and retirement. We don't know how this retirement is going to be, y'all, when we get 70, 60. We're still young. We don't know what is going to happen. So, if you have a passive income stream, retiring and things like that, you don't have to worry about it. Being honest, when you do, you know, take part in active and passive income streams, you retire early. from working a 9 to 5. Now, you do have to put in work to get your business and systems in place. But as far as, going to somebody's job to make someone else's dream come true, no, not when you are passively making income. You making
Say that. Say that. It's a different life.
it's a complete different life, and it's also entrepreneurial, opportunities. I mean, it's so many opportunities actually once you get into the passive side or financially free, or however you want to, categorize it. It's hard to get back into the motion of going on a job, working 9 to 5, working 2, 3, 4, 5 days out of the week. That's hard to get back in your mind once you've gotten, comfortable with making your money for yourself. So, passive income, it does, bring a lot of opportunity and other things to you. And that's what we're here to tell y'all about, inform you about, because a lot of people want to get, passive income, but they don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. They hear about it, and they think it's not for real. But making passive money,
It is the truth. It is the
that's
truth.
all I'm gonna say about that. It is the absolute truth. Okay, passive income in the next few years, by 2030, it's gonna be so big. Now is the time to find you a mentor, get on a learning train, shorten the learning curve, take a course, expand your business education, please, so that you can be a part of this movement, because it is a movement. It really is a movement.
And you know what? You were so right about that, Nikki. Like, according to Forbes, okay? So y'all, I hope you have your notebooks, okay? Listen, replay. According to Forbes, there are 3 ways to generate passive income. All right. The first way is you invest your money. So that's when you invest in your money, and you're using that capital to make more money. All right. So that's number one. That's more of a hands off approach. However, that requires a lot of upfront studying and understanding the markets, understanding what opportunity you're investing in, doing research. Okay. Now, asset building. That's the second way of acquiring passive income. With asset building, this means that you are acquiring asset that earns money passively over time. Asset building would be like in real estate. Okay. For example, you purchase a property and that is producing rental income over time. That would be the asset purchasing. And then also asset sharing means that you are selling or renting out assets that you already own. So luxury cars, yachts. We have friends who rent out or do fractional sharing on their jets, on their private jets. We have pilots that we know who rent out like the airtime. So for instance, if they are in LA, and then they're coming back to Atlanta, and we are already in LA, they might hit us up and say, hey, I can fly you back, to Atlanta for a fractional cost because I have to go back anyway. So you can tap into different passive income opportunities or different passive networks. Like Nikki was saying, being in the right rooms. Okay. So let's talk about different ways where you can invest. That is dividends. So we see a lot of talk going on right now about dividend investing. Okay. It's where you will tie up your money, and it's going to require you to really do your upfront research, because you want to tie up your money into resources that's going to bring you more money. And with this, sometimes there's risk. Okay. All the time there's risk whenever you're investing, but you want to keep that in mind. Also, dividend stocks, they reward investors with regular payouts of company profits. So you want to research the companies and make sure that those companies are profitable. Also, companies may fall in hard times. So this is the risk. So if you are depending on dividend stocks for a payout of the company's profits, companies do have their ebbs and flows, where there are seasons where they're highly profitable, seasons where there's lower profit than normal, and then seasons where it's growing back. So you want to understand the cycles of the businesses that you're investing in with dividend stocks. Okay. If you're looking to get higher yield, you would want to also research and invest into preferred stocks or dividend aristocrats. Okay, those are historically producing different yields and their higher dividend yields. The second part of investing is into real estate. All right. Real estate is one of the oldest ways to generate passive income. And there's all different types of ways that people are generating income passively with real estate, whether it is profit sharing, whether it is time, excuse me, whether it's time sharing, whether it's vacation rentals, whether it's Airbnb. Those are different ways that we know investors who are actively heavily involved in that arena and are doing well. But again, it takes research and it takes a lot of capital up front to get those things started.
Absolutely right. Those are some ways that you can invest your money. And guys, if you feel that we're having a conversation and you want to gain more knowledge, reach out to us. You can email us. We'll be more than happy to give you, a further breakdown of what we are discussing tonight, which is passive income. And also, if you are a nonprofit business, and you would like to get more exposure for your business, please send us an email. If you would like to be a sponsor, please send us an email so that we can get you on our show and give you your hour of fame. Please send us an email at sponsor@itsmonday.live. Okay. If you want to get more information about these things that we are discussing, we do give more information. We do have, means to further educate you about these things. Now, let's continue with the conversation. And here are some passive income streams that you guys can take part in. If you don't know, get your pens, your papers, your notepads, write them down, do your research on them. Y'all, research out here is free. As long as we got phones in our hand, it's free. Go to go to YouTube, go to Pinterest, go to TikTok. Get this information, y'all. If you like one of these passive income streams that I am about to give to you, write it down, take a picture, find a mentor, something, so that you can retain the information that I'm about to give you. And just to piggyback off of what Darby said, um, divided stocks, real estate, crowdfunding, rental properties. Rental properties. A lot of people are making passive income with rental properties. They're taking the rental properties, um, doing them over, and reselling them or renting them out. That's, multiple ways to create passive income with rental properties. You can create an online course. And, in today's world, all you got to do is get you a good mentor, and your good mentor can shorten that learning curve, and you can get you, an online course. People have tools and resources to help you create your own course.
Right. With AI, inputting stuff in the AI, and then
That's right.
even further than that too, Nikki, now it's done for you courses out here. I mean, there's a whole industry of private label rights and master resale rights and all of that that's going on now that's blown up and
It's
crazy.
blowing up. It is blowing up. The passive research or the PLR products, online courses, that stuff is hot. Okay. Everywhere you're turning, everywhere you're looking, people aren't going to college anymore. They're taking up these online courses to learn how to become content creators. That's a form of passive income.
Right.
Create content one time, put it out there, bam, there you go. And a lot of times when people do create content, ads have not died. Okay. Ads have been around as long as we can remember. TV ads, Coca-Cola, Jergens, Dove, all of those, that's advertising. Okay. That's marketing. That's advertising. They're selling you something. So if you say you can't sell, I think you can. You just got to know how to do it. Get you a course, buy a book. Okay. The information is there. Create an ebook. That's another form of passive income. There are marketplace platforms out here that will sell your product you created one time and you don't have to create it. You can get a product that somebody else created, put your spin on it, and resell it. That's the thing. People are making a lot of money from that.
Yep. And what Keita was saying is like rebranding. So, like, for instance, there might be, let's think about your industry. So, these are things that you can make passively, like your knowledge that you currently know, they can be made passively in any, like, this can work in any industry. So, let's say, for instance, you might work well with children, or we've seen like pages and books where people want to give inspirational, motivational quotes. We've seen people who are fitness or who are in fitness who are talking about survival, like with all that's going on in the world. You know, there's a whole community of people that focus on survival and making thousands online passively from having what you call faceless pages and using products and just rebranding those products and putting their name on them and adding information. If you're in business credit, if you're in funding, those are different resources as well. So if you just have different resources by which you can, hey Garrett, by which you can literally create passive income. Another thing too, when we're talking about passive income, domain name investing. So you can purchase domain names, right? www dot something that you might think that might be trending in the future. You can go to Google Trends and start researching. Everything's going to require research, okay? But you can get a mentor that can shorten your learning curve, as Nikki was saying, right? So you can invest into domain names. I was talking to one of my business partners, and he was saying how all one of his friends does is literally buy domain names, and he's a multi 7-figure business. He's built a multi 7-figure business just from buying domain names. So once you have an idea and you're consistent on it and you're willing to wait and you're willing to see it grow and you're willing to put in the work and the research, these are the components or some of the components of really building out passive income. Another form of passive income, vending machines. Owning and operating vending machines can provide a mostly passive income stream. And what we're talking about are mostly passive. You will still, again, have to do work. You're still going to have to do work. Okay. But with vending machines, you're buying the physical property as investment, putting the items. It could be a healthy vending machine. It could be, I call them junk food vending machines. No offense to anybody that owns vending machines, but it is what it is, you know, and you're putting it in there and you literally just allocate that. ATM machines, those help generate passive income too. They have Bitcoin ATM machines now. There are so many different things. I know that cash is being like ruled out, but there are other ways that you can create like where you could put ATM machines in areas that might not have access to banks or cash. Hint, hint.
That's right. That's right. And even with your vending machines, I don't know, ladies, gents, if you wanted to get flip flops and put it on the beach, anything like that, smart, huh? That's smart.
You just say the word, write that down. That's smart. Water bottles.
Yes, water bottles
Yep.
on the beach, towels, rags, anything like that, bags. Set it up on a beach, close to a beach. Contact the property owner, see if it's okay for you to put a vending machine on their property and run with it. And I don't think vending machines cost much, maybe $2,000 to $5,000. So I think that's a great income stream. Print on demand services, y'all. It's so many print on demand services out here that you do not have to show your face. Faceless marketing is a thing, okay? Faceless marketing is a thing. You may see Darby and myself speaking upon it because we are in it. We know that money generation is taking place
And it's real.
in faceless marketing, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
And like let's talk about the print on demand too. So like the print on demand places, like you can go to Printify. They're being
Jewelry that you can use with print on demand. You can create jewelry, you know. What else? Jewelry, aprons, bath towels,
T-shirts,
bags,
mugs,
cutlery boards,
planners, books.
cheese boards.
And so what the print on demand, let's break it down because y'all, the print on demand, let me tell you something. If you link up that print on demand with your TikTok shop,
Yeah, that's a whole nother bag.
that's a whole nother bag, okay? This is what we mean. Like when we talk about faceless marketing or when we're talking about passive income streams, we're not just talking about just a course. It's the information that you get inside of it that
Mhm.
will tap into your creativity so you can make money digitally, literally, digitally. You can literally set up a print on demand shop is when you have a third party logistics company. They're called 3PLs, okay? You get a 3PL, a third party logistics company that will serve the platform that you are looking to do print on demand with. So people might use like Shopify, people might use
Printify, Printiful.
Printful,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? They use different vendors. And then that vendor, you house no inventory. The vendor will then, the 3PL, the third party logistics, will then you link that product up to your shop. They already have all the products there. You literally get a logo and put on the product. You might have catchy phrases. This is great for those of you who have catchy phrases and someone was like, oh my God, you come up with the best quotes because
Shirt.
people are buying quotes, shirts, planners, mugs, bracelets, socks, pants. All of that can be done on print on demand, like anything that you can think of that
Yep.
you would buy, gag gifts, birthday gifts, you know what I'm saying? Adult gifts, all of that stuff people are selling on print on demand. You're not housing any of the inventory. They handle everything. They even handle like if you want inserts to go inside, they ship it out
Yep.
and you're back collecting checks. So things that you focus on is the marketing and you make sure, or you can hire someone that does your back end.
Mhm. And
Passive.
then they do have I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but they do have websites here or that have VAs, marketers, things like that, and they cost a little or nothing, y'all. Online Jobs PH is one where you can go and find a virtual assistant that can help you with your marketing, that can help you with your email marketing, that can help you with things like that. So, that your stream will be passive. And you just make sure that your systems are in place and run with it.
You know what? That's a key that you said about the VAs, because now that is when you're really ready to scale it up. What
Yeah.
said is a true like outsourcing it. If you're like, well, I want to just invest and I just have a vision and I want other people to do it because I don't know how to do all this, outsource.
Please outsource. Outsource, outsource, outsource. Let us say it for the people in the back. Outsource.
Outsource.
It will make your job so much easier. They have these apprentice websites, freelancer websites, Fiverr, Upwork, where people will create these things for you once you hire them and you can pay them a low ticket price. Y'all, do it. Do it. Set up your store, set up your accounts. People will do those things for you. Outsource your jobs if you don't know how to do it. If you don't feel that you're the most creative, you can always outsource and someone is more creative than you. Okay, all of these different things such as Canva. If you don't have a Canva account, get a free account. It's free. You can get a free Canva account, play around with it, go and look up all of the products that they do have available. If you hear people talking about Canva and you don't know what it is, if you hear people talk about Chat GPT and you don't know what it is, Chat GPT will make millionaires this year. So if you don't know what Chat GPT is, go and download it. Go and research it. Do your research. Write down all these little pointers that we're telling you so that you can create a passive income stream for yourself. Some more other passive income streams that you can create is to create a YouTube channel. Um, we've already hit on it, but create and sell digital products, automated online business, Google Trends. Go to Google Trends, type in Google Trends, what product you want to sell, what is the most trending a drop shipping product in the US or something like that. Get you a manufacturer to print you the product and sell the product. You can sell it on TikTok shop. You can, I mean, there's AI out here that will create you a full website for a product. The only thing you have to do is get the manufacturer, get the information, chat with them. They'll send you a product to test. Once you test that product, sell it, advertise it. If you don't know, or if you don't want to advertise it, get your child to advertise it. Get your neighbor, get your friend to advertise it for you if they have more of a digital presence online than you do. I mean, if it's a will, it's a way. If you want to make money in your sleep,
No,
you
you
got
know
to
what?
put it all together.
You telling the truth on that. You really are telling the truth on that because, like, especially with us, and we work with a lot of entrepreneurs. Like, we work with a lot of entrepreneurs. One of the most common questions that both me and Nikki have been asked, even with entrepreneurs who are making 6 and 7 figures that we worked with, but 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurship is not as common as it looks online.
Mm-hmm.
Online, everyone is making it seem like they're making 5 and 6. I mean, they're making 6 and 7 figures, but in reality, like the clients that we've worked with are around 40,000 a year on average to 60,000 a year. Those are the numbers that many small businesses are working with. So when you are looking at your small business, that might be the salary. But then when we do the calculations, right? Let's say that the inflation rate, and I'm just going to pull this up. Let's say that you are making, let's just say that you are going above average. Okay. So if your business is at $60,000 in annual revenue, okay, let's just do it. And this is why passive income is needed. So I want you to write down your annual revenue for what you're making in your business. Your revenue is everything that you receive monthly, your gross money that you receive coming to your business. Okay. So let's look up today's inflation rate. Okay, so now the inflation rate is at 3.09%. It's going down. Okay, last year, y'all know the inflation rates had gotten up to 7%. So let's just take average of, let's say that the inflation rate is, as of January 2024, it was at um it's at 3.9%. All right. So let's look at that. So let's say that you have 3% higher cost of living, okay? And y'all know we're seeing it because we see it in groceries, we're seeing it in food price increases. If you have children, you're definitely seeing it in tuition if they're in private school. If they're playing sports, you're seeing it in increased, costs for that. So let's do 60,000 times 0.03. Oops, I don't multiply it and got $2 million. Hold on, y'all.
Have fear.
All right. So you're looking at $1,800 minus $60,000. Just stay on the top end. 58,200. The average living expenses just between, if you have a mortgage or rent, just for that sometimes ranges anywhere from 1,500 on up to $3,500. So if you just did a mid of that at $2,000 a month, I don't know where anybody's renting at 2,000, but just in case, if it's at 2,000 times 12, that's already a third. That's $24,000 plus 1,800. You're at $25,800. Okay. Are y'all seeing how this money breaks down? You have to look at your money. It doesn't matter what your source is, whether you're getting it as a business and you're whether you're getting it and you're employed working a 9 to 5, or whether you're earning it as a business. You have to look at your income as that is income coming to your household, and your household is a business.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in your house costs. Your light, your insurance, your children, yourself. You have things that you want to enjoy in life. So when we just did that calculation, we're almost at half right there. We're almost at half of the $60,000. That's not including taxes that would need to come out because you're a business. Okay. So when you're at 60,000, and that's on the top end. Remember, most small to mid-sized businesses are earning anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000 a year. Ask me how I know. We've seen the data. We work with those businesses. We know what's going on. It's only on the internet where everyone is making 6 and 7 figures. But the purpose of us doing these lives is to be real. Many people are doing better even working a 9 to 5 job because you have some type of consistency, learning a new skill set, and jobs are hiring greatly for digital marketers. Okay. So whatever floats your boat, get in where you can fit in. But we are wanting to, our intention is really to make you like aware that what you're doing right now, that one thing that you're doing right now, especially if you've been doing it for the past few years, you will have to think, how can you pivot with what you're doing so you can increase your capacity for more? Because if the inflation rates increase more, that's going to eat away at your earnings. If prices continue to keep increasing as they are, it's going to continue to eat away at your earnings. That was just, we were just covering basics. We didn't even cover insurance. We didn't even cover all those other expenses. And we were already at almost halfway of what the revenue is. So when we're talking about the passive income, seriously, look into ways that you can expand your income. If you don't know, like Nikki B was saying, you can email us, and you can take a quiz and see exactly what it is, and what opportunities are out here that might be available where you might be a good match for passive income, based on like what you like to do or what you like to talk about. And or one of the things that Nikki and I have learned is sometimes it's not always about what we like. It's about what the market wants and getting in front of the market. So when you see trends happening, you can get in front of that so you can capitalize on that and be able to make a lot of money in doing that. So just wanted to put that out there because there is income out here available for you. And if you're a small business owner, which we work with a lot of business owners, literally thousands of business owners, we know the real. There are a lot of business owners who are financially either struggling, your customer base has changed, you have experienced a change or a shift in your clientele, times are different, especially if you are in an industry where it's disposable. What I mean by that, disposable: nails, hair, beauty. People, I've seen guys go a little bit longer without some haircuts because they saving that dollar. you know
You sure will.
So just want to put that out there that it's important, didn't want to be preaching, but it's important for you to seriously look at passive income. And the reason why we're talking about this, because it can take you weeks, it can take you days, it can take you months to get your system set up, depending upon which of these industries you want to be a part of.
Absolutely right. And then when it comes down to creating a passive income stream, if you are working a 9 to 5, to have extra, I've never seen anybody not want extra. Take a course. Take a course. Learn something that can help you. And you never know. Taking one course may open your mind up to multiple opportunities. So just make sure that when you are looking for passive income streams, that get you a mentor, get someone who can also help you with this so that you won't have to go on this journey alone. Because it's nothing worse than feeling like you don't know what's going on. You think you know what's going on, but you want to put the pieces together, but you feel like it's something else missing. Get you a mentor. Okay? Get you a mentor who can help you. Get you a mentor who can help you, who can give you direction on actually what it is that you want to do, and also help change your mindset. Because a lot of times we think that, like Darby said, we know what the market wants. No, it's not what we want, it's what the market wants. And that's the mindset that you have to get into when you're stepping out to create passive income or an extra income stream for you and your family. Like, it is possible, but it does take work. It does not no strenuous work like you would do if you were working on a 9 to 5, but it does take work. You will need to invest in a laptop.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I know we're in a mobile society, but not all features are available when you're setting up on a mobile phone or an iPad. I mean, or any of that. So it's important to make sure that you have the right equipment. Get you a laptop, get you a desktop, do something so that way you can actually work your businesses. And like, I know there's some people that's in Forex and they might say, well, we don't need we can do everything from our phone, but how are you going to read the charts? Like when you really want to get into reading the charts and you want to look at the trends, you want to be doing that from your desktop, because who wants to be squinting at their phone looking at it? Even if you have AI that's assisting you, you still want to be able to mark your trends and your points. So get you a computer, get you a desktop, basics 101, get you a physical notebook. I know literally I have an old school notebook right here, y'all, that I write everything in. Literally, my notes, all these pages are filled up with to-do lists, filled up, filled up with to-do lists every day. Let me tell you something. I use digital as well as I use paper. I notice that when I write it down in my notebook, it gets done. Get you a physical notebook, have your laptop, because as ideas hit you, I have one here at my desk and I also have one near my bed. When ideas hit you or tasks hit you that you need to do, you can write it in your notebook and go on about your day and then go back and check it. These are life hacks. So you're not walking around carrying things in your mind and thinking, oh man, I had this idea, but where did it go? You can just write your ideas for the day and keep on going about your business, and then you can review them. So as you're getting these passive income ideas, get you a notebook. Write these things down. Go to sleep on it. Pray about it. Do whatever you need to do. But at least, I love what Nikki said. Get you a computer. Do
Computer.
something.
Right. Get you a computer. You have, in order for you to be properly in business, you have to have the right equipment. That's just that. That's just on period. You got to have the right equipment. And, along with writing down ideas, those writing things down in your notebooks, that's manifesting. All your desires, all your dreams, all your goals, write them down. Do a brain release. Write it down so that you can see it, because when you can see it, it paints a picture in your head that you can actually work towards. You know, you just never know what writing things down, manifesting what you really want can get you. That's all I'm saying.
You on point.
Write the vision and make it plain. Okay. Write the vision, make it plain. Write your desires, write your goals. Get you some notebooks along with your hardware. Get you some notebooks, get you some pens, have your little office space in your house. Do those things, and that will help you to posture. It'll help your posture when you're it'll help your mindset that you'll actually see yourself as a business if you have those things available to you. Posture up, get more professional, things like that. Having office spaces, having notebooks to write down when you're talking to people, when you're on phone, when you're on conferences and meetings and things like that. You don't have to just, try and hold everything in. Write it down. Yes, we do have mobile devices, but we also should write things down as well, when it comes down to being in business and creating passive income streams, guys. This passive stuff, it is real. We want to see our audiences, reach reach the top. And we're helping you to mind shift, to do things differently in your business, so that when it is time for you to take that leap, to take that step, to do something outside of the norm, outside of the ordinary, that you'll have all of the resources to make your dreams come true. Passive income is here to stay, and it's not going anywhere. Passive income is a real thing. It does take work, it does take dedication, and you will have to make time for it. But if it's something that you want, if it's something that you desire, you will get it done. And we have seen it time and time again of people executing their dreams, making, the passive life a real life that is taking place now. Some of the things that we told you, make sure you write them down, make sure you keep them in your mind, go to sleep on them, pray on them. Whatever you need to do, take that chance, take that chance to expand your world, take that chance to create different income streams for your household, for your family, for generational wealth. You have to take the chance, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to be confident in what you're choosing to do. But if you are, then do it. If you're not confident and you need some help, get some help. It's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm a baby in this, I'm an infant over here, I don't know what to do, please help me out. Okay. So, things like that, take them, take heed to them, practice them, implement them into your days, because passive income is here to stay.
I would agree with you on that, Nikki. And I know we're getting ready to wind down the show. We have like about 5 more minutes because we really do like to keep the show digestible at about an hour. Um,
Right.
and we do want to like shout out our sponsors as well before we conclude this show. We want to thank everyone for tuning in each week. For us, it's about consistency and it's about quality and making sure that we can have these conversations and put it out into the world. That's our responsibility. And for those who it's for, we are so grateful that you all tap in each week, or whether you're watching the replay or whether you're listening to us, on the podcast. We are so thankful that you were able to tap in and listen to us. So we want to shout out our sponsors. We want to thank Faceless Marketing Academy. We want to thank BCA Culture. We want to thank NazarineDorsey.com. We want to thank Virtual Impact. And we also want to shout out Beautifully You Hair. We want to thank each of our sponsors for being with us here in the beginning, believing in what we're doing, the intentions that we have behind It's Monday. And we're looking forward to having a wonderful season. We plan on going live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So we are super thankful to be here. And that is, the conclusion of this particular Monday. We will continue our conversation next week. In regards to passive income, we're going to really be pivoting our shows, and we are still having our guests. We've invited, like we have our guests that have already lined up. Oh, I'm sorry. I muted myself. We we're super excited to have our guests from all different backgrounds coming on board as well. And so what we're doing, Nikki and I, is really coaching in the digital marketing space. As we are learning, we are sharing this information. We are in no way claiming to be gurus, okay? We are babies in digital marketing. However, we're babies getting results, okay? So so we want to be able to share with you all the things that we have learned so you can implement those in your business. Because listen here, what worked in 2020, 2020, 2019, 2017, 20, listen, it's a whole nother world out here, okay, when it comes to this digital marketing. And digital marketing includes digital marketing for your business. You can digital market products. We're going to break down all the different ways that you can earn passive income with your current business, whether you have no business or whether you're looking to start a business. Definitely digital marketing is where it's at. And there are tools out here, AI tools, resources, mentors out here that know exactly what they're doing. And the courses and all of these things are already in place and built out. So we are sharing that, yeah, we'll still talk about business. Yes, we'll still talk about small to mid-sized businesses and things that you can do. However, if you really want in-depth coverage or a conversation about that, you can go to bcculture.com. There's plenty on bcculture.com. Inside of that, years of knowledge, information, experience in there, years of results. And so that tool will focus on that. However, Nikki and I definitely see the need for digital marketing to be integrated into everyone's life. You're already doing it. You're just on, depending upon if you're earning money or if you're making someone else money, you are already doing digital marketing. Check me out. If you are scrolling, if you are visiting websites, if you are buying online with e-commerce, if you're scrolling up and down on TikTok, if you're logging in now on your Instagram, and you are not making consistent income with digital marketing for your business, then definitely tap in every Monday, as we will be giving tips and sharing things that we're learning along the way. And I mean, like, some real implementation tips and skills that can help you increase your reach, help you increase your growth. And you're going to be seeing over the next couple of weeks, over the next couple of months, even Nikki and I transitioning how we deal with and work on social media as well. So just want to put that out there. We look forward to sharing this information with you all as well. And super, super excited. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to turn it over to Nikki, because Nikki always closes us out with something inspirational, an affirmation, and concludes the show for us. So thank y'all for tuning in to It's Monday.
That's right. That's right. I am enough.
Ooh.
Enough. I am enough. I am enough to do this. I am enough. I deserve everything positive coming towards me, coming in my life daily. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. If you feel like you're not confident, go and stand in the mirror and look at yourself and say, I am enough. I am enough. I am strong. I am confident. I can do this. I can do this. If they're doing it, I can do it. And that's the truth. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough for my business to prosper. I am enough. I am enough to make big business moves. I am enough. I am enough to make partnerships with people who I normally don't partner with, but I am enough because I can do it. Y'all get that confidence in yourself. Talk to yourself, write it down. Write the vision, make it plain. If you have goals, dreams, aspirations for you, for your business, write it down. Stay strong, stay confident, stay grounded, stay humble through this process. And even though it seems like it's getting tough and that weight getting a little heavy, just hold on. Hold on. Don't give up. Don't give up. And I'm preaching to the choir, okay? Because things in life happen. And you
Yeah.
feel like you're under attack. But keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going. Because on the other side, when you get to the other side, just think about the other side and what's coming. What do you have in your life now? What are you living for now? Be thankful for those things, because you know somebody didn't make it to this point, and you did. You stayed. You endured. No matter what's going on in your business, you stuck it out. You didn't give up. No matter what they said about your business, you stuck it out. Your business ain't gonna make it but a year, and you're here 5 years later. You got to have that confidence. You got to show up for yourself every day. Show up for yourself every day. I don't care what it is. If you write an idea down about your business, show up for yourself. If you're getting on the phone talking to somebody about your business, show up for yourself. Okay? Show up for yourself. Show up for your business. You are enough. You can do this, and you are doing it. You are. You are doing it. We are doing this.
Well, on that note, y'all, listen, you can just scroll to the end of the clip just for that piece, okay? Thank you so much, Nikki B. And thank y'all for tuning in to It's
It's
Monday.
our favorite day of the week.
Right. I was going to say, Nikki, what's your favorite day of the week?
Monday. It's Monday, my favorite day of the week.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And we're going to see y'all next week on It's Monday. Bye, y'all.